What up, guys? So today we are going into Absolute. We are going to try to take down the Hive Tyrant with Sniper on a build that specializes in taking out Terminus. And I'm also trying out one of the newly adjusted perks, Pattern of Excellence. Now, of course, here we have a lot of damage perks to help me take out the Terminus. I do have Purification, and, you know, Targeted Shot is also very powerful. Persistence is fun. Whenever you get out of camo, you take less damage. It's nice. Pattern of Excellence, though. Now, this perk is very powerful. You can throw a grenade, and basically, you can stack up consecutive headshots to get your grenade back. Sniper is incredibly powerful right now. Sniper has a lot of good tools up their sleeves. I really like the build options for Sniper at the moment. Here we are using the Bolt Sniper, which is honestly one of my favorite weapons in the game, and I figured this would be the best weapon to basically stack up headshots with and to get my grenades back. Now here we do have Inner Fire, which is nice, so I'm going to get a lot of camo. The Bolt Sniper right now is a very powerful weapon. I think if you were to basically rank the strongest weapons in the game, I'm curious of if there's a class out there who is basically taking control of most of the top weapons. I think Sniper and Heavy have a really good weapon setup for, you know, basically the most powerful weapons in the game. I do think the Bolt Sniper is up there. The range strategy the Bolt Sniper gives you is really good to line up headshots and to get free grenades from that. And then Sniper can also, you know, get some... Oh, that was a sick shadow stab, by the way. that was sick. That was like a shadow stab that I got 2 people with. Oh, but here we are going to see a free grenade. Because there's 1, 2, 3 headshots. I get a free grenade. But yeah, I'm not going to say the Bolt Sniper is stronger than the Heavy Bolter or anything, but I do think the Bolt Sniper is a very powerful weapon right now. I would put it in top 5. I would just adjust things to put it in top 5. It's probably either 4 or 3, to be honest. The LF Sniper is also really strong. The Plasma Incinerators are also very powerful, so I can definitely hear the argument of, you know, the Bolt Sniper not quite making it into top 5. But that's not really the conversation for this build. This build has great might on the Bolt Sniper, so I'm doing extra damage against Terminus. And then I also have the perk on the gear that allows me to do extra range damage against Terminus, in addition to some recoil, I believe, some recoil support. Now here we are doing the, you know, the bomb section. This is always a weird section for Sniper because you can't really, you know, you can't really help but get surrounded. And I'm going for the parries, which is nice. But for whatever reason, I'm using the bolt pistol here, and I think that's getting me into trouble. I should really be trying to back up. And then, yeah, there was some missed parries. I'll take it. I'll take it on the chin. I don't really miss a lot of parries, but luckily we have a Heavy bot here to pick me up. I think the Heavy left, which is a shame because the Heavy was helping me out with ammo for the Bolt Sniper. But I will say I've been kind of trash talking the Bolt pistol quite a bit, and yeah, it's a pretty bad weapon. But that was definitely a skill issue. I definitely should have parried that major. Oh, but here we get a tactical, level 20. A level 20 tactical in absolute decapitation with the Hive Tyrant boss. So, yeah, nothing to be nervous about here at all. Luckily, I do throw a lot of grenades, and I am able to get free grenades as well. And it really does help. Now, there is a cooldown for it, but it really does help that it's consecutive headshots, so you can kind of take your time with headshot stacking to get your free grenades. I think honestly, getting some free grenades as a sniper is really helpful. My intention was, see right there, I just got a free grenade. My intention with the build was, hey, free grenades, also damage on Terminus, means Sniper is finally a good bossing build. I'm not too sure Sniper was the best at taking out Terminus before the update, but now Sniper has plenty of good tools to deal with that sort of thing. And I'm also using, I believe I'm also using precision targeting, or, you know, the team perk for Sniper that gives us extra range damage against extremists, which is nice for Absolute because there's a lot of extremists. I gotta be honest, I will always take extra damage on extremists in Absolute It's okay, I won't say I would always pick the team perk, but if somebody had it, I'm not complaining. Extra damage is extra damage. Against extremists, it's definitely very helpful. Especially since we have so much practice at taking out like Lictors and Raveners and Zoanthropes even. It's really kind of nice to just take them out quick, you know? Make sure the Zoanthropes were never a hard pick off for Sniper. Whenever there's a Zoanthrope in the area, Sniper's going to do a good job at taking it out. And hey, you know what? I gotta say, the way they adjusted the equipment, you know, the equipment perks, I think we're actually simply buffed just because of that. If you can get some free grenades, hey, that's extra damage. Oh, there's 2 Lictors coming after me. Definitely going to use camo to disengage from that. And then you saw one of the Lictors just go right after one of my teammates, and luckily they were able to parry them, I believe. But still, I needed to parry this enraged major myself. Using the bolt pistol, likely because I don't have a lot of bolt sniper ammo. That's the one thing about the sniper, you know, the sniper setup is relying on sniper ammo can be a pain. That just jumped right on top of me. And keep in mind, I do have a mortal wound. That was definitely a rough time there, dude. He was legit just right next to me. That was definitely a hard dodge. And yes, these Lictors are giving us trouble. My entire team right now is at lethal health damage. And keep in mind, we are going into the Hive Tyrant. Oh, look at the the radiating impact just triggering there. Hopefully it hit one of the other Lictors. That would be nice. But hey, you know what? We're making it through. We're making it through. I am jumping into the Hive Tyrant fight with 2 stims, so that's normally what I like to do with the Hive Tyrant fight, is make sure I jump into the fight with a stim pack, or at least a Guardian Relic. Armor boost right there is definitely going to help. But yes, these are bolt sniper shots that are at the body of the Hive Tyrant because his back's towards me. And I really wanted to test the damage the bolt sniper does with great might and even more terminus damage from my gear setup. I don't know the name of that perk. The perks in this game are always very, like, the names of them are all, like, for example, precision targeting. Like, I don't know, they're just always big words for the perks in this game. That's definitely an IQ skill check, I guess, or IQ issue. But regardless, I know what the perks do. That's the important part of playing video games, is make sure you know what your character does. And this, yes, bringing this build into the Hive Tyrant definitely kind of, you know, it basically provided an example of how terminus enemies can be a pain for Sniper. Specifically, I think the LF Sniper definitely takes the hit most, because the LF, okay, so the LF Sniper for body shots isn't that great. And the Hive Tyrant's never showing his head that easily. You would really want him to be facing you if you want to shoot the head. But yes, this is a scanned Hive Tyrant. What I'm trying to do there is basically throw that crack grenade, but I had to keep dodging out of the area of effect damage spells. And look at that! Look at that jump scare right there, just jumping right behind the banner. Here's the thing. The bolt sniper's still really good at hitting the Hive Tyrant anywhere. And I think the LF sniper kind of falls off a little bit when they go for body shots in general. So I do think the bolt sniper has a good job at, the bolt sniper does a good job at taking out the Hive Tyrant here. And I'm also, I have a fair amount of grenades, which is nice. I still have 2 heals, which means I can get out a mortal wound whenever. I don't know why I didn't pop one stim. Yeah, there it is. But yes, making sure I go camo, I pick up the stim so I'm not going to die. Even though I have a teammate there with mortal wound who probably could use the stim, sometimes it's really hard to basically get their attention. During the Hive Tyrant fight, they're probably fighting for their lives. So, just let them create the room. If they find the stim, they find the stim, That's basically a good way to approach these Hive Tyrant fights. But yeah, I wasn't able to get too many headshots on the Hive Tyrant there to get a extra grenade, but I was able to get tons of extra grenades through mobbing. And yeah, I do think the bolt sniper is a very good weapon for the grenade perk. You can get, the LF sniper is probably good too, but the range damage here is hard to deny. Very, very good damage. The sniper's finally good at bossing, and the sniper has some extra grenades up their sleeves.